Far Cry is an exciting and thrilling shooting game based on a mysterious archipelago. If you're a gamer, then I'm sure you might have never missed any of the versions of Far Cry. The game is captivating, and there have been so many versions of the game which have been released due to popular demand. So, welcome back to Evo Chronicles, where we showcase the evolution of movies, video games, and famous characters. And today's video is focused on the evolution of the very famous video game that is Far Cry. Far Cry is a first-person shooter video game which was developed by Crytek and published and released by Ubisoft. The first version of the game was released in the year 2004. The director of the game is Cevat Yerli, and the game is produced by Chris Natsumme, Mamais and Richard Tsao. The man behind the plot of the game is Alexis Nolent. This game is often praised for its beautiful visuals, phenomenal gameplay, and the kind of freedom players enjoy while playing the game. Players are free to experiment and explore in the game. The game was also a commercial success, as about 2.5 million units were sold in its lifetime. The story of the game is based on an ex-US Army Special Forces soldier who was stranded on a mysterious archipelago. The soldier is searching for the journalist he was escorting after she went missing when their boat was destroyed. This game is particularly known for its different kinds of terrain. The game is based on a South Pacific region which mostly has beaches, dense rainforests, towering canyons, mines, swamps, and even volcanic forests. The interior of the region ranges from simple beach huts and army camps. It's also adorned with elaborate complexes, underground temples, and modern research labs. Far Cry was featured in 3 different modes known as Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, and Assault. This Assault mode is an attack mode wherein one team has to guard 3 bases and the other has to capture them. The first initial version of this game was Far Cry 2004, which could be played on PC, PS3, and Xbox 360. It shows a beachside and players fighting with each other. For those times, this version of the game was a revolution in the world of video games as it brought a new concept and features for all gaming enthusiasts. But if it's compared to the latest versions of the same game, they have advanced AI features which help the gamer to enjoy the best of the gaming experience. The next version of the game was released in the year 2005, and it was named as Far Cry Instincts. This was a little enhanced version of the previous game, but the clip shows more or less similar kinds of visual representation. It's the remake of the first game, and the plot of the game is slightly changed in this one. Then came the Far Cry Instincts Evolution in the year 2006. This one shows modern ships and technologies, and the player is seen moving in some of the mountain ranges. This game is pretty much the same in terms of weapons and abilities, and is considered better than the other versions of the game. In the same year, the world also witnessed the launch of Far Cry Vengeance. This game is more or less a remake of the Evolutions. The gamers also experience engine issues, and the environment also causes problems. It seems that 2006 was all about Far Cry, as the creators of this game launched another game which was known as Far Cry Instincts Predator, which was launched only for Xbox 360. The game remains the same, but what was different was its graphics and animation. They were more enhanced. In the year 2007, Far Cry Paradise Lost was launched. This game had a special health feature to retrieve health during the game. Next is Far Cry 2, which was released in the year 2008. This could be easily played on PC, PS3, or Xbox 360. This game had received praise for its open-ended gameplay, designs and visuals, setting, and buddy system. The game was based more on a premise rather than a story. The players select a character and play that role. After this, the creators launched another game in the year 2012 known as Far Cry 3. This game was launched for PC, PS3, and Xbox 360, same like its previous versions. This game was enhanced and modified. The graphics were so precise that it seemed real. This game is set on a beachside, and the players are mostly seen playing in this region. Then came Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon in the year 2013. It has an enhanced background as it looks full of lights, which make it more attractive. This game focuses on playful humor, and its gameplay is phenomenally magical. It's apparently different from the other games, and you definitely should not miss this one. Far Cry 4 was launched in the year 2014 with a little more enhanced feature. This game was graphically appealing, and its gameplay seems inspired from the Marine old-gen form into some mystical and evocative setting. The creators launched another game known as Far Cry Primal in the year 2016. The graphics of this game were just like real, but it felt like a lesser version of the game and did not meet the expectations of the gamers and the audience. After a span of 2 years, the creators launched another game, Far Cry 5, in the year 2018. The story of this game is pretty much similar to that of Outlast 2. The game revolves around saving the country from being occupied. In the same year, gamers witnessed the launch of Far Cry 3 Classic Edition. This was a much enhanced version of the game, which had a real-looking graphics. In the year 2019, the creators launched Far Cry New Dawn, which could be played on PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Okay, I'm in.
What's special about this version? Well, the players do not play the role of the protagonist in this game. Rather, they're just some common players. The players have great options to customize the appearance and the attire of the characters. The latest version of the Far Cry game is Far Cry 6, and it was released with all enthusiasm and fervor in 2021. In this game, the players are trapped in a huge open world which is controlled by an influential madman. The game aims to turn all red dots on the map into blue dots. The region is controlled and dominated by Castillo. The game tries to display Latin American culture, but the creators did not succeed. It seemed like the presentation of the culture was in a way to impress Westerners. This game provides diverse and exciting encounters which are captivating, and it provides the players with the freedom to explore various options, and they can customize their games and the game plan.
Good dog. Good dog.
According to gamers, Far Cry 6 has been almost the same as the previous versions. Far Cry 6 takes place on the island Yara, and it's a pretty place to fight a war at. The game runs smoothly on MS Windows, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS. As far as the action is concerned, it is smooth and on point, just like every other version of Far Cry. The famous gamer JV says that it would be wrong to assume that Far Cry is the same as the other old versions of the game. In one of his review videos, he also mentions that Far Cry 6 is Assassin's Creed Valhalla of the whole Far Cry games. There has always been a buzz around the game Far Cry, probably because of its unique plot and amazing customization options that it provides to the players. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Evo Chronicles and hit that notification bell. Also, comment on your favorite Far Cry version and why you like it over the others. See you in the next one.